You ever see those neat looking swirls in fire trucks, classic cars, and aluminum and stuff, and wonder how to make them? I'm here to show you how I do it this way. I think the correct term and name is engine turning, and I'll show you how I do it. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but it's one way of many different ways. Engine Turning: How to Make Swirls in Metal, Season 1, Episode 2, by Chris Wojnarski, Instagram, at Chris Wojnarski. Hope you enjoy. Clamp it up in this little Rockwell vise I somewhat recently got. Seems pretty cool. See how it works. First thing I'm going to do here is just polish my welds up a little, give it a little shine to them, make it look a little nice with a little compound on a buffer wheel on a hand drill. Just a quick little polish, nothing crazy. Then I'll clear coat it after everything's all done, and hopefully it looks pretty good. Depending on what you are doing, you do not have to do this. I have little welds on the outside that just makes it look a little better and gives it character, but the more prep work you do to the beginning, the better it looks.
Let's see if it shined it up pretty good.
I'm going to give it a quick wipe down. I'm going to use acetone to get all the dirt, grease, oil, and fingerprints off, especially with aluminum. Everything likes to stick to it and won't come off after or as easily.
Now here's what I'll be using. Roll lock disc, Scotch-Brite roll lock disc. For a 1/4 inch thing, I'll chuck it up to the drill. That's a 3-inch. 3-inch fits pretty good there. 2-inch I'll try right there. Some people use these, and I'll just use it right on the drill. Here we go. And before this, I hit it with a DA sander before I welded it all, so give it a nice finish. You still see some fingerprints on there right over here. Probably burned in from welding, but here we go.
Now just a quick final wipe down again, and I should be ready to go. Just using a regular drill here. Chuck the whole part up in the drill. Now so you could see here, just going slow at first. You kind of want to keep the drill steady. That's a little hard, but not too hard. A little wobble's not too bad. You'll get the hang of it. This is only like my second or third time trying this freehand, so here we go. Now the weld area that I have, it makes it a little more difficult because I don't want to scratch it too much, but that's how I'm doing it, and I'm just overlapping the things about halfway. Doesn't have to be perfect, but overlap about halfway on the circles.
Battery died. Actually, the phone storage got full, but here's how I got all this. It's not perfect, but I did it. Now, I might try the drill press and show you guys the other side.
I'm going to switch over to a 2-inch roll lock Scotch-Brite wheel, if that's how you say the name correctly, but hopefully that works a little better because this is a 2-inch area. But basically the key parts to do this, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, is just get your first area, like plan out your first area first like this, kind of hold it consistent if you can, and then plan out your circles to overlap about halfway and just keep it consistent if you can. that's really about it, and just keep going.
That side's not.
With doing it by hand with the hand drill, it does get a little wobbly, you could see. Just try keeping it steady and sturdy with a good grip on it. And then I'm just trying to evenly space about halfway through the circles, like an even space apart. Doesn't have to be perfect, but the better it is, the better it looks. That's it. Speed up this clip a little so you guys don't have to suffer and watch me, but I notice with these wheels they kind of clog up or just wear out a little faster with this aluminum. I don't know if WD-40 works and helps it last longer, I'm not really sure.
Not perfect, but not bad. Gives it some character.
Not much really to it, just kind of keep a steady hand, good grip on everything, keep your circles consistent, about halfway overlap, and not too bad. You could take a test piece of metal and see if you want your circles to be a little farther or closer together, but I find halfway seems to work pretty good. Now you can see how the weld is kind of eating away a little from the wheel. If I had to redo it, I probably would have welded it after and made the circles first, but it is what it is, right?
Alright, set it up on a drill press. I've never done it on a drill press before, but just chuck the piece right in there. This is the 2-inch wheel, Scotch-Brite wheel. I'm going to try the 3-inch first, but what I thought is maybe I could get the center of it first a little better with the 2-inch wheel and then come over after it and hit it with that, so that way it doesn't take my weld away right there. Well, we'll see. Just be careful. Do it at your own risk. It's a lot easier to push down now. It doesn't wobble as much, I noticed that. And I'm just going about halfway on the circles when I do this. Nothing special. That might have been too much pressure right there.
Now actually what happened was I either put too much pressure and it got too hot, and the threads on the little quick disconnect thing, whatever you want to call it, either stripped or broke or heated up or something, so don't put too much pressure on it, just go lightly.
Man, my phone keeps running out of storage and shutting off, but here's the 2-inch. I'm gonna go back over it with the 3-inch. That way it'll be a little perfect, hopefully. We'll see. Note to self, in case it didn't come in the other video, but do not put too much pressure going down on it with the drill press. It's only plastic and it heats up. I didn't know that, but it just keeps twisting on me. Not a big deal, but note to everybody. See how it works, ready? Not bad. Like that, compared to that, ain't bad. My little circles, I don't know if that was a good idea to do that, but I think it'll blend out. I think this way actually works better than with the hand drill. It doesn't seem like it's grinding my weld down too much.
I guess really not much to it. Just take your time. You can either use a hand drill, a drill press, CNC machine if you got it. It's up to you. And I just used the Roll-Lock Scotch-Brite wheels. There might be other stuff that works better. I also heard that I think WD-40 sometimes works to help as a lubricant. Maybe it might make the wheels last a little longer. It really depends, just something to play around with, but it works. It doesn't always have to be consistent, but the more consistent, the better it looks. Hope this helps. Now, I got my drill press all dirty. It's nice and clean before that. But that's alright. Just make sure you clean up your mess after you're done, right? Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, thumbs down, what do you think? Let me know. But in depth, that's a fast, simple way to do it. Even though this video wasn't the fastest, but that's how you could do it. I'm sure there's better videos out there, but that's a little quick tutorial. Thank you for watching, everybody. Adios.